Hey guys, Goomba Fish here with my first ever Q&A. I'm excited. Um, so you guys asked me a lot of questions, and this is my first Q&A. So how am I supposed to choose which question I'm supposed to answer? I don't really know how to do that, so I'm going to answer all your questions. I grouped the comments together based on a lot of the questions were kind of the same, but I'm going to answer all of them to the best of my abilities. Some of the questions are hard to answer, I would say, but I'm going to try my best. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first one that I don't really know how to explain. So Hidden Husky, Adam Williams, Stephen Opa, Carlos Barron, and Carlos Barron want to know why did I pick Goomba Fish. So in my welcome channel video, I say that I chose it a long time ago, which I did. I think maybe when I was 16. I was trying to think of a gamer tag because I was joining Xbox Live for the first time. I'm a Nintendo big fan. I'm a Nintendo fangirl. And I like Goombas. I like fish. I like to eat fish. I like to go fishing. I like to look at fish in aquariums. Goomba Fish. I don't have any reason why they came together. They just did. And it kind of stayed with me all this entire time. I hope that's good of enough answer for you. Okay, so you guys asked me a lot of questions about video games, which of course I love. I'm super excited to answer these questions and talk about my video game life. I want to go ahead and first start off with MD the Geek asks, what made you into a gamer girl? I did kind of say something in my welcome to my channel video. I mentioned that I have an older brother, which I do. And he was into video games and computers, of course, before I was born. So when I was born, me and my older sister went ahead and played with what my brother played with, which was video games and computer games. And that is what got me started. And even though my sister kind of fell out, she plays her DS once in a while. She doesn't have time. Video games never left my life. I made sure to always make time for them. I love video games so much. It's always been a hobby of mine. Not even a hobby, a passion. It's immersing yourself into a different world like a movie, but you actually get to control it. So that's why I've always loved video games. Next question. Okay, so these questions are kind of the same. Cujo28 asks, what is your favorite game? Stephen Ho asks, what is the best game you ever played? Stephen Medina asks, what's your favorite game? David Hernandez asks, what's your favorite game of all time? Claros15, out of the games you've played, which do you consider the most entertaining? The Floating Gamer asks, what is your favorite game you have ever played and why? GTA 5 Player asks, what games are your favorite? So, to kind of answer all of them, my favorite series of all time is Legend of Zelda. I am a huge Nintendo fangirl. And of course, from the Legend of Zelda series, my favorite game of all time, which unfortunately has to share a spot. It has to. I can't choose. Ocarina of Time and A Link to the Past. Both mean so much to me in different ways. And I love both styles. They're different. I love both games. I can't choose. Those are my favorite games of all time. Also, to go off more of GTA 5 players, question, what games are your favorite? My favorite games are adventure games, single player games. I love single player games. I love being immersed into a world like Fallout or even like Hitman, Splinter Cell, just putting myself into the game and enjoying the story, the gameplay. Those are my favorite type of games. Okay, so Mitchell G asks, what was your first video game you ever played? C. Garcia the First asks, what is your very first console? Ian Ryan asks, what is your first console / video game? So the first game I ever played, and I know it has to be on the Nintendo NES, and I clearly remember playing the first Super Mario, and I clearly remember playing Duck Hunt. Also, one of my favorites on there was, it was like a not Bugs Bunny, yeah, Bugs Bunny Birthday Bash. I think that was my sister's game, but I absolutely love that game. Those were the first games I ever played. And then for my first console that I ever owned for myself, because of course growing up everything was my brother's and none of it was ours. My brother bought me my first console, which was my GameCube. So F. Bermudez asks, if you could live your life as any video game, which video game would you choose and why? So, that's a tough one, because of course, being my favorite game, I want to go straight to living in Hyrule and breaking pots. But then also, I want to explore the wasteland and destroy Deathclaws and Fallout. There's too many video games. I want to explore all of them. Can I choose that? I'm gonna choose that. THC Mike 65 has a couple of questions. So, what games do you feel you're best at? Shooting, driving, RPG, puzzle, dancing, or fighting games? None of those. I am really good at action adventure games. Also, games that take patience. I mentioned Splinter Cell and Hitman before, because those are also really my favorite type of games. I like to take my time and be slow and not be all crazy action packed. Everyone's shooting at me at once. I'm pretty good at Mario Kart 8 right now. I would say it just depends on the game. I think I'm pretty good at a lot of type of games, honestly. I just have to play it for a while. THC Mike also asks, has video games taught you a life lesson? For his example, Super Mario taught me never to give up till the end, no matter how hard. So let me think. Well, right now, all I can think of is, in the famous words of Cave Johnson, if life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life, take them back. That's what I learned. He also wants to know, can you talk about your Pokemon skills and your 6 that you usually always get? Will you get the new Pokemon game? So, I am a pretty amateur Pokemon player. I guess I don't take it seriously when I play. I usually try to get a variety of Pokemon that are cute. I pick the cute ones, and I'm not very good at it. I would never be in the Elite Four, ever. And I always get stuck towards the end. I can never level up my Pokemon high enough, and I can never beat it. So unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at Pokemon, but I really enjoyed the cartoon. Angel Rivera asks, what game are you having the most fun with right now? I'm actually having a lot of fun playing Minecraft with May. I'm playing Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, which I've never played before, and that's a lot of fun. I'm also playing Mega Man Battle Network 6, which I love. It's a really, really cool game. Also, I've been playing the new, well, not new anymore, but new for me, Donkey Kong Returns 3D for the 3DS, and I'm actually really impressed. I was kind of not knowing how it's gonna be, but it's kind of like the originals, which I like. Jose Cruz asks, what game are you most looking forward to? So this year, there's a good amount of games. I really want the new Smash Bros. For, I don't know about 3DS. I don't know if it'll be that good, but I really want it for the Wii U. And then Hyrule Warriors looks okay. I'm going to pick it up. But what I'm really excited for the most is Shadow of Mordor, which is going to be coming out soon. It's a Lord of the Rings game that I'm really excited about. I love Lord of the Rings, and just the gameplay that I watched looks amazing. I never played any of the Assassin's Creeds, and people were saying it's similar to Assassin's Creed, so hopefully it's really good. That's the game I'm most excited about. Okay, so Vegetable Captain and Alan Garcia both ask about scary games. Would you be interested in playing scary games, or will you ever play Outlast or a really scary game? Do you guys not see how much I struggle with Dead Space? Do you want me to die? I don't like scary stuff. I don't watch scary movies. I get scared very easily, and I panic, and I have extreme anxiety, and I freak out, and I want to cry. So I'll think about playing a really scary game. You know, a game I did want to play is the new Fatal Frame that's going to come out on the Wii U, but it's only coming out in Japan for right now. I signed a petition to hopefully bring it to America. So maybe if that comes over, I'll play that, because that looks really scary, but it also looks really fun. Okay, so a few more video game questions. Javier Acosta asks, do you play COD? And if you do, are you going to get COD AW? I don't know what AW stands for. And no, I don't play COD. Sorry. I might, maybe, sort of. I'm not a competitive player. It freaks me out. And people are mean over online. Dyrus Gaylor asks, do you consider yourself as a noob on GTA? As my character, that's a very low level, yeah, I consider myself a noob. But if I'm playing as Franklin or Michael or Trevor, no, I don't consider myself a noob. So, Joe Schumper asks, do you like Happy Wheels and will you play it in the near future? I've only watched May play it on her videos, and no, I probably won't be playing it. And last but not least, Miss UV Hoax asks, planning to get a PS4 or Xbox One? That's a tough question. Not right now. They are very unappealing to me, unfortunately. I most likely will be getting a PS4, but when they come out with an updated version with a better controller. I hope that answers your question. Okay, so these were little random pieces. Zoe Jones, if she sells shells on the seashore, why does she sell shells on the seashore when people can just pick them up? Because people are lazy, and they will always buy something instead of doing it themselves. Hypnotize me. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So I know there's some crazy answer, like if a woodchuck could chuck wood, he would chuck all the wood that he could. Maybe it was that. I hope that's a good answer. Jay wants to know, are turtles fluffy? No, I think they have hard shells and slimy bodies. They're not fluffy. But they're still cute. They're very cute. Mr. Tickles, if you could wish upon a star, what type of toaster would you buy? I would love one of those toasters that imprints the bread with either like Mickey Mouse or Hello Kitty. Those cute ones. I like those. Irfan Anada, why don't you answer my question? You didn't ask me one. Wendy Wolf, can I get a shout out because I have swag? That's your shout out. So this is going to be a little background information about me. Some of these are grouped together pretty well. So the Dark Lord, which Is that for Voldemort? Because if it is, that's awesome. Are you Hispanic? Gustavo Cortez. Are you Mexican? Freaky Loves Mari. Goomba. Are you a Mexican? Angel Rivera. What is your ethnicity? That was the nicest way of putting it. Yes, you guys, I am Mexican. Both my parents are Mexican and I was born in America, so I am Mexican American. Robert Two-Turn and Alan Garcia both want to know how tall I am. I have no idea why. And also Robert wants to know my ethnicity, which, nice way of saying it. I'm 5'3", I think. I haven't measured myself in a while. That's what I used to be. Maybe I got shorter, maybe I got taller, but I used to be around 5'3". So Nick Espinosa, Juan Carlos, Sergio Mayargo, Jose Pacheco, Matt Cook, they all want to know, how old are you? How old am I? Don't you know that is rude to ask a lady? But at least Milana Dode asked, if you don't mind me asking. So I'm gonna tell you not my exact age because I don't like saying it. But I'll let you know I'm over 21 and I'm under 30. Somewhere towards the middle, maybe. I have a good couple years left before I turn 30. And what a couple years is to you, maybe it's the same to me. So that's what I'm going to tell you about my age. Bilar Akram wants to know my age but where I lived. Unique Boss also wants to know my age and where I'm from, my state. Junior Panda, what country are you from? Deluxe Eclipses, what state do you live in? Stephen Ho, what state do you live in? So, I am from US of A, California, and I was born and raised in San Diego. Ricardo Flores asks, are you an only child? And Carlos Saldana asks, have any brothers or sisters, and are you the oldest? I have one older brother, one older sister, which makes me the youngest. Okay, so here's the next kind of grouped question. Jose Pacheco, Edward Navarro, Zool47, Sean Jensen, Madden BFTE, Mr. Fuzz, FTW, and Funny Videos also all want to know, do you have a boyfriend? And if not, why? You are so beautiful. According to Mr. Fuzz. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yes, I do have a boyfriend. And I love him very much. He has been with me for a long time. Way before I even decided to start YouTube. And he's a huge gamer just like me. So, John Villarreal, Jesus Rodriguez, no, I'm sorry, I will not marry you. And Juan Panduro, can I have your number? No, you may not. Okay, next batch of questions is about YouTube. And if you're still with me, thanks for still watching. Joshua Del Valle asks, did any other YouTuber inspire you to do YouTube yourself? If so, who and how? Juan Portillo, what inspired you to make YouTube videos? Carlos Saldana, who got you into YouTube and making videos? Michael Kerrigan, I only have one question. Did you start YouTube for the love of making videos or for the love of games? Dante Williams, why did you start YouTube? Stephen Castrojohn, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. What made you start YouTube? Glover Boy, what inspired you to do YouTube videos? Brian Lopez, when did you start making gaming videos and why? David Solis, how did you get into YouTube? Matt D. Buono, what got you into YouTube? Freestyle Gamer, what made you start YouTube? Okay, so to answer those questions, I actually have to answer these questions. So, how did Yumi May was asked in a different variety of ways by Shark Attack, Rudy Diaz, The Dark Lord, Bradley Krisman, Ask or Daz, Clash of Clans Goblins says, yeah, I want to know. Please answer. Harvey Bennett, Bilal Akram, Jesus Barajas, Jason Lopez, Sean Jensen. Jalen King wants to know if me and May are best friends, or how long I've known her. We're not best friends yet. We're becoming really great friends. Sergio Mayorga, Dyla Scaler, Ask Ordaz. Did I just say that twice? Online Gamer. Oh, he asked it to me twice. Online Gamer, Angel Navarro, and Fergus Carey. Everyone wants to know, how did I meet everybody? So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know on a secret. It's not even a secret. The way I know May is through Louie. I actually known Louie for a really, really long time. As you know, me and him live in San Diego. We actually grew up in the same neighborhood, and he went to school with my sister. So we've been friends for so many years, probably a lot more years than you guys are of age, if that makes any sense. And of course, what kept us being friends all this time is video games. Okay, so to answer your guys' questions about how YouTube got started for me, it started with Louie. You know, I was very happy for him. I was so happy that he was making people happy with video games. And he told me that I could do it too. And I was like, psh, no one wants to watch me. No one wants to watch me play. I was like, you make them laugh. You're funny. And so that was like years ago. And then this year, congratulated him about he hit 1 million, or yeah, I think he had hit 1 million. And we were catching up, and he told me again, you can do this too. People will like watching you. And I was like, maybe. I was like, you know, it looks like a lot of fun, and you're making people happy, and that's really cool. So I was talking about it with my boyfriend, and he agreed. He was like, you would make an awesome YouTuber. I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to make people happy. My boyfriend actually went out and bought me everything that I needed for my birthday. He bought me an Elgato game capture card and my headset, and he put out all the programs on my computer. So he set everything up for me. So everything was set up for a while. I just was nervous. What was I going to do? Where was I going to start? Louie introduced me to May. I finally got to meet his awesome girlfriend, which they are dating, by the way, you guys. Yes, they are dating. And when I met May, you know, I think we all played Mario Kart or something together, and we're having fun, and she told me, you can do it. And that's kind of just where I got so much support from all these people in my life, and so I started it, and I'm really glad you guys enjoy me. It makes me so happy making you guys happy, and if I can make you guys laugh, then that is what I am doing this for. Okay, so these questions were like, how am I supposed to answer this? Andrew Garrison asked me, how old are you? But then he asked me, why are you so pretty? And asked me what my ethnicity is, which I've already answered those two questions. And Matt DeBono asked, why are you so pretty? And Black Ops Freak for Life, why are you so cute? Manuel Ka, why are you so hot? GoldenEye, why are you so amazing? Those are really weird questions to ask me. First, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and you guys should be asking yourselves why. But if you want a scientific reason, genetics. This is my mama and papa, and they created me. Here is kind of like my favorite stuff people are asking me. The Epic Waffle and Brian Sanchez want to know, do you like sports, or what hobbies or sports are you into? So I don't play sports. Hobbies, of course, video games. But I do like watching sports. I'm a huge football fan. Of course, I root for the Chargers. I always root for the home team no matter what. And I love watching baseball live. I don't watch it on TV. I don't have cable. But I love going to a Padre game. Those are awesome. And Stephen Ho asks, what do you do for fun? And Brian Sidio also asks, what hobbies do you have besides YouTube? So other than video games and hanging out with friends, I'm a big beach bum. I like to be at the beach. I'm also an amateur surfer. I like to be out in the ocean and the water, even though I'm not very good at it. I'm into fitness. I like working out a lot, lifting weights. I love exploring nature, going for walks, hikes, and you'll find me sometimes in a dance club because I love to dance. DiMario, C. Garcia the First, and Pieces Sork all want to know what is my favorite TV show. I have several. The Office, Parks and Recreation, King of the Hill, Sex and the City, SpongeBob. Those are about my favorites. I love those shows. Damien Alvarado, favorite movie. I can't pick one, but I'll give you a few. So animated, WALL-E. 100%. I love WALL-E. I could always watch it. Movie, Goodfellas. That's an amazing movie, and I love it so much. And then, of course, my top movies that will never ever go away, the Harry Potter series, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. Aaron Perez and COD Gamer Lifestyle asks, what's your favorite color? Clash of Clans Goblins also asks what your favorite color is. It is green! Look, I have a green phone. Stephen Ho asks, what is the best thing you ever ate in your life? And COD Gamer had a two-part question and asked, what's your favorite thing to eat? So my favorite thing to eat is seafood. I love seafood. Lobster, crab, shrimp, mussels, and now I'm hungry. And Stephen Ho asks, what's the best thing I ever ate in my life? Thinking about it, and I actually thought about this one for a while. What stands out in my mind, 2 years ago, I went to Hawaii for a wedding, and before the main course, they had these amazing appetizers, and they had ahi tuna poke, which were these like little balls, like meatballs, but they're tuna. They just tasted so incredibly incredible. I've never tasted anything like that in my life. That is the best thing I ever ate. So here's some questions that were kind of unique. Didn't really bunch up. Oh, look at who's there. Hi. What? Can you I'm trying to, I can't go. Oh, hi. May I help you? Oh, Adamus wants to join. He wants to know what I've been doing all this time. I'm going to be answering these next questions. So, Anthony Hernandez asks, if you could go anywhere in the world and not have to worry about expenses, where would you go? And Andrew Sandoval asks, hey, if you could go anywhere in the world, what would it be? So, I love Japan. I am crazy obsessed with Japanese culture, and I want to go to Tokyo now. And that's where I would go. I would spend a whole month exploring Japan. The city side and the countryside both are so beautiful. So Max Nero wants to know, who's your celebrity crush? I haven't thought about that in a while. I know when I was younger it was Johnny Depp. Still kind of is Johnny Depp. He's always gonna be Johnny Depp. And I would say probably Ryan Gosling. He's just, you know, hey girl, whatever that meme is. Benjamin Solis, Coke or Pepsi? Neither. I'm sorry, I don't drink soda. I like water or juice. Um, Guy Smirky, who is better, Batman or Superman, and why? Uh, okay, first of all of these are just my opinions, you guys. Don't take anything to heart. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinions, but I'm gonna go with Batman, because he doesn't have any superpowers, but he's still badass, and he carries kryptonite with him, so he could beat Superman. Javier Acosta, Nutella versus chocolate. They're very different. Nutella's hazelnut, chocolate's chocolate. But in regard to a spread on a sandwich, Nutella. But in regard to a thing I can like fully eat, chocolate. Does that make sense? I don't know. Javi Frere. Who would win in a fight with prison rules? A taco or grilled cheese sandwich? Well, a taco is very flimsy, or if it's one of those hard-shelled ones, it's gonna break easily. And a grilled cheese sandwich is like packed together with those cheeses, and it could smash the taco. Oh my goodness gracious. I pick a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay. Angel Rice, if you got stuck on island. Oh, if you got stuck on an island, what 3 YouTuber friends would you bring? Well, what 3 YouTubers slash friends would you bring? Well, you guys don't know any of my real life friends, so that'd be like boring if I just rattle off names you guys don't know. um, my cat, Adamus, Gumbo, my pillow chum, and my boyfriend. That's who I would bring. Juan Carlos asks, why do you like, what do you like slash hate about people? That's a big question. I will try to simplify it so I don't have to talk too much. I like people because they can be really nice sometimes and make me happy and make me laugh and do amazing things. People create stuff. People create video games. Without people, what would my hobby be? And then what do I hate about people? Well, first, I try not to hate, but what I hate about people is how much they can hate. You know, it, without going on a tangent, people can be so hateful because of your gender, religion, sexuality, ethnicity, for no reason at all, or no reason at all. So people are just so hateful and do mean, cruel things to each other, to innocent animals. That's what I don't like about people. The Dark Lord and Andrew Sandoval want to know, what do you do for a living? I work for an insurance company. Not very interesting. Pretty boring. Bulldog Trainer, did you ever do any clubs, sports in high school? No, I didn't. I was the quiet, nerdy girl who kept to herself, and on my lunch, I would just be in the corner playing my Game Boy. That was me. What a loser, I know. THC Mike 65 asks, what's your sign? Aries. I'm an Aries. And do you know about that stuff? Not really. I don't follow astrology. Any weird or funny habits, like singing in the shower? I talk to my cat a lot when I'm doing anything and everything. I also like to pretend I'm on a cooking show when I cook or when I make food. That's kind of the weird habits I do, or funny habits. I think I do a lot of them, but I don't realize it. Mario Olivio, who do you like better, Louis Caliber or Silent Droid, better in GTA 5? I can't. Louis is my friend, so Louis Caliber. Okay, so last questions are in regard to YouTube overall. Braden Wolf, what video editor do you use? Adobe Premiere. Devin Palma, how does it feel like being a YouTuber? It makes me happy because I make you guys happy. The little Boona. Is that what it says? Okay. What games are you going to play in the future in regard to YouTube? Well, I know I should be either finishing Chibi Robo or Dead Space soon. I was hoping to start Uncharted. But you guys tell me, what do you want to watch me play? Let it be a single player game, please. LTC Gaming, how did you get to be such a good YouTuber? Can you give me some tips? I still have no idea what I'm doing. I'm really slow at editing. You guys can tell that I'm always messing up the volume on the games. I don't have any tips to give. I'm not that experienced yet. And then how long will you do YouTube, and also the money will come? I will be doing YouTube as long as you want me to. Rudy Chop asks, what is your favorite part about doing YouTube so far? My favorite part is to experience all these games with you guys and reading all your comments. I love it. It makes me happy. Dark Muncher 12, do you enjoy playing with Mrs. May? Yes, very much so. TRW or Inch, I can't say your name. I don't know what it is. TR Winchne. How hard is it to set up all your stuff for recording? It's not very hard to set up the recording stuff. It's just computer programs. The hard stuff is the editing. Well, for me anyways, it's a long process. Mr. Chill, are you enjoying YouTube, and what's your favorite thing about it? I am enjoying it very much, and my favorite thing is you guys. Andrew Sandoval, what would you do if you were to reach 1 million subs? If I've reached 1 million subs, I will probably cry. I'll probably cry way before then. And Bradley Christmas asks, do you plan on making YouTube a career? Well, if I reach 1 million subs, then heck yes. A lot of people want to know, like Mr. Tickles, would you let us subs play a series with you? Edgar Martinez, would you let people play with you? Jonathan Oliveira, can I add you as a friend on PS3? And Mr. Fuzz FTW, when I'm able to start YouTube, can we record together? So I know you guys want to play with me, and I get messages on my Xbox inbox. I want to do a live stream, but my internet sucks. Like, I want to do one of those open lobbies, a live stream where you guys can join, because that would be really cool. I just have to get better internet, so I'll let you guys know when I do that. In regarding to adding you guys, I wish I could add everyone, but there's only like a capacity. And I can't be unfair and choose other fans over other fans, unfortunately. So Kenny Castaneda and Luis Pagan both want to know if I'm going to be doing vlogs. I really want to start. I guess I just don't really know how to start, but I'll try. I'm going to try really hard. I guess I just don't know what to film on my outside life other than video games, but I will for you guys. Okay, Eric Lerma, are you planning on making videos with Louis Caliber in the future? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. So that's the end of my first Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope most of the answers were what you were hoping for. But I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.